Hello everyone, it's Glenda and welcome back to my channel Creative Grandma. I hope everyone is having a happy crochet day. I am. I got to make a trip to Hobby Lobby today and I can't wait to show you the unique yarns that I found at Hobby Lobby. Now I'm going to show you the yarns I purchased, and then after this video's done I'm going to be working on samples for my Yarn Swatch series. And then I'm going to come back with videos and show you how each one of these yarns worked up, because I just thought they were really unusual. And when I went to the store, it was yarns that I thought, I wonder how this is going to look worked up. Because most of the time you can look at a yarn and you kind of can judge what it's going to look like. But these really had me wondering, so I thought these would be great yarns because you probably have the same questions when you go in some of these stores and see these yarns. You just don't know how they're going to look when they're crocheted up. So I can't wait to show them to you. And I have an Afghan here that I'm finishing up, and I'm going to be bringing that tutorial to you. So I can't wait to show you that. First, let me show you the Afghan I'm working on. And what I like to do is I like to show you this because if you are interested in making the Afghan, then you can go ahead and purchase your yarn so it comes, so you have it when I post the tutorial. Now the main part of the Afghan is finished, but I have to film doing the border yet. So let me just hold it up. Now I got to put my glasses on because can't see anymore without them. Now the Afghan I made, I used the Premier Puzzle yarn, and I used the color Crossword. It's color number 1050-03. And the reason I picked this yarn is because it had brown tones and it had white, a creamy white. So it reminded me of winter in the woods, when all the leaves in the north, in the colder climates, we lose our leaves, and then everything gets really brown. And then when it snows, you have brown and white. So the name of my Afghan is called Winter in the Woods. So let me hold it up. I'm just going to step back. Here it is. It's just a beautiful brown pattern. Which way do I go? I always go the wrong way when I'm filming. So this is the Afghan, and I'm going to hold it up close so you can see that textured stitch pattern. Very easy 2-row repeat. So again, this is the Afghan without the border. So I just laid that aside, and let me just read my notes here. Now on my notes, so far I have 7 skeins in the Afghan. So I'm going to say you're going to need a total of roughly 8 skeins when I put the border on to make this Afghan. So again, you're going to need 8 skeins of the Premier Puzzle. And this is color 1050-03 Crosswords. Or you can use any of the Premier Puzzle yarns. They have fantastic colorways, and no matter what colorway you use, it's going to be a really beautiful Afghan because all the work has been done for you by the way the colors are put together in the yarn. You're also going to need a size 10.5K or 6.5 millimeter crochet hook to make that Afghan. So hopefully I'll get this done this week and be able to bring that video to you for the Winter in the Woods Afghan next week. So again, that's the Winter in the Woods Afghan, very beautiful 2-row repeat textured pattern. And then the back of the Afghan is flat. It just has a nice smooth flat surface. And then the front side has the textured stitch. I just thought it came out really pretty. I had fun because when I'm working on the Afghan, sometimes I like those easier Afghans where it's either a 1 or 2-row repeat, because most of the time I'm crocheting while I'm watching TV. So that is one of the patterns that's coming up. Now my trip to Hobby Lobby today, I wanted to get yarn, and the one thing that upsets me is I always go on the wrong week. So if you like any of these yarns, then next week the yarn will be 30% off. So at Hobby Lobby, 1 week the yarn is on sale at 30% off, And then the next week it's the fabric for 30% off, and then it's every other week, and I always go on the wrong week. So I had to pay full price for my yarn, and I hate doing that, but I wanted to get it so I could get started on my yarn swatch videos. But anyhow, I do want to tell you, if you like to quilt or sew, they have all their Christmas fabric on sale for 75% off. So I was able to get all this Christmas fabric at 75% off. It was like $2.25 a yard. And I thought, I like to make table runners at Christmas, and I thought for $2.25, you cannot even look at fabric for $2.25. So I picked up, I believe this is like 20 yards. So I thought that was a great price. I was so happy. I just wish they would have had more. She said as soon as they put it on sale for 75%, it just went and it was gone. But you might get lucky enough if you go to Hobby Lobby's website. Just type in the search engine Christmas fabric, and you'll see that fabric come up at those 75% off prices. So again, if you're a quilter out there, you might want to check in on that fabric, especially if you do craft shows and you're really trying to make a profit. This is where you do it, when you get these fabrics after the seasons are over at these ridiculously low prices. Now, I can't wait to show you this yarn. I'm going to start with this bag here. Now, I don't get to Hobby Lobby a lot, and I just seen some yarns that I didn't see before when I was in there. So I'm not sure if these are new, if they've always been there and I've never seen them. Now, the first yarn I want to show you has been at Hobby Lobby for a while. I forgot I bought this today. But the reason I bought it was I went to a craft show. And when I go to a craft show, I always like buying stuff from people because I know what it's like when you really put a lot of time in stuff and you go and you're hoping to sell your wares that you make. Well, I bought this scrubby and I was feeling it, and I thought, well, I never used that type of yarn. I never used a scrubby made out of that yarn. And now I only bought one, and I was mad at myself because I didn't know if I would like it. I got it home and I loved it. So it was made using the Yarn Bee Scrubology cotton yarn. Now, most of you might be familiar with this yarn. I've never used it because my Hobby Lobby has always been 2 hours away, so I never got to go very much. Well, now they're like 30 minutes away, so I seen it today and I thought I'm going to buy one of each of the variegated colors, and I'm going to create a scrubby pattern, and I'm going to show you what this yarn looks like, but bring you the scrubby pattern with it, because if you've never used this yarn and you've never made a scrubby out of it, you're going to love it. Now, I don't know, I've never crocheted with this yarn before, so it's going to be interesting for me to try it. But I know that I love the results of those scrubbies made with this yarn. So let me just tell you a little bit about it, and then I'll show you all the colors I purchased. This again is the Yarn Bee Scrubology cotton. It is $4.49 a skein, and if you go on the week that it's 30% off, then you save 30% off all their yarns in Hobby Lobby. And again, it's always my luck, I go the wrong week. Now, the yarn comes in a 3-ounce skein, 85 grams, 125 yards, 115 meters, and it's 100% cotton, and it's classified as a 4 medium weight yarn. Oh, it's made in Turkey. It's not a soft yarn because it's a scrubby yarn. It has a little bit of roughness to it, but that is the purpose of the yarn, to scrub those dishes. So I can't wait to try it. This is color number 101 Al Fresco. It's different shades of green mixed with a white. Hopefully, let me turn this around so you can actually see the name of the yarn. Isn't that pretty with those different shades of green? Hopefully you can see that. I thought that was pretty. The next color they had was color number 104 Summer Song. So that is Summer Song, and that's peaches and blue tones. The next color I purchased was Hello Honeybee. This is color number 116. This is golds, creams, and greens. Let me get that up there. Hopefully you can see that okay. You can see that texture of how that's a scrubby yarn. And then of course I had to buy the Rainbow Bridge. This is color number 110. And you can order all these yarns on Hobby Lobby's website. All those beautiful rainbow colors. The next one was Front Porch, and this is color number 109. This is more like a lime green. It's not a yellow, it's more of a yellowish lime green with a mint and I want to say like a grayish blue. It's just a strange color, but there it is. And then the last multicolor I purchased is color number 102, Aria, A-R-I-A. Beautiful bright pinks. I'm seeing light pink, blue, light blue, green. Just a really pretty multicolor on this one. So I can't wait to make a scrubby and show you how pretty they are, and you're going to love how they do dishes. So that was the Yarn Bee Scrubology cotton. So that was the first yarn I purchased today. Now, I did forget to mention that the Yarn Bee Scrubology cotton does have solid colors. Now, I don't buy the solid colors when I do the yarn swatch videos because I figure most people know what a solid color is going to look like worked up. It's when you get these multicolors and these special designed yarns that when you look at them, you really have no idea what they're going to look like. That's why I tend to stick to multicolors, maybe the print yarns or the ombres when I do that. So let's take a look at the second yarn I bought. And what I did was I bought one of every color that they had on the shelf so I could do the yarn swatch video and show you what each color looked like. Now I do have my favorite in this yarn, so I can't wait to see what it looks like worked up because I have a project in mind, and that is why I like to bring the yarn swatch videos, because sometimes you see a yarn and you absolutely love it and you think of a project you want to make, and then you start making the project and the yarn just looks horrible. It's beautiful colored, but the patterns just is not what you expected. So that's why I hope these videos are helpful to you when I get these samples all made and then you see what the yarns look like. So sorry you're only seeing the skeins today, but I will be working on those samples. Now this next yarn, I'm not sure if this is new or if this has been in there, because sometimes when I shop for yarn, when I look at so much yarn, then sometimes you don't even realize what you're looking at because you're seeing so much that some stuff just doesn't register. This one stood out to me today for some reason. It's called the Yarn Bee Urban Chick. It's $5.49, and again, if you wait until the 30% off, you're going to save a lot of money. So this is Urban Chick, and there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 different colorways that I found at Hobby Lobby today. So let me tell you about the yarn. It comes in a 3.5 ounce skein, 100 grams, 275 yards, 252 meters. It's 78% acrylic, 22% cotton. It's classified as a 3 lightweight yarn. The yarn is made in Turkey, and this is color number 8, Juneberry Breeze. So it has a soft feel to it. Again, it's softer than Red Heart Super Saver, not as soft as Karen Simply Soft. It doesn't have the silky soft, but it is a soft yarn, being acrylic and cotton. Now the reason this yarn stood out to me is because of the colorations in the yarn, and you'll see that as I'm showing these to you. So I kept looking at it thinking, I wonder how that's going to work up. It looks like a self-striping yarn, but then it looks like it creates a pattern in it. So I just thought I have to work that up so I know. But again, there's 9 different colors, so it may take me a while to make all my samples. And I don't know if I told you, this was Juneberry Breeze color number 8. It's light lavender. It's a medium purple. It's like a darker gray. I'm seeing a little bit of like a whitish gray. And then you can see a fleck, like the gray and the purple. It has like a cream white fleck of yarn spun around that. Can you see that? Get it right under the light there in front of the camera. Let me turn it around so you can actually see the name of the yarn. Again, it's called the Urban Chick. Look at how those colors are in there. I just thought it was a really unique yarn. So that was the first color. The next color is called Denim Days, and this is color number 18. This is white, blues, and grays, and then I see a little bit of a darker gray. I thought this one was pretty. Now, I live in Pennsylvania, so if you live in Pennsylvania and you like sports, then this is a great yarn to make a Penn State scarf or hat with those colors. And if you really feel ambitious, you can make yourself an Afghan with those Penn State colors. So very pretty yarn with that blue, white, and gray. Now this next one is really bold colors. This is color number 14, and it's called Caribbean Vibes. Beautiful bright blue with white, orange, pink, and I'm seeing purple, orange. I don't know if I said orange twice, but this is the yarn. Now all the information about the yardage and everything is the same as the first skein, but look at that yarn. Can you see how unique it is? I can't wait to work it up. I'm really fascinated to see how that's going to look. And what I liked was they had 9 different colors. Now, I'm not sure if they have more than 9 colors, but you can look on the website. But in the store, they had 9 colors, which is a good assortment of colors for this yarn. The next color is color number 12. It's called Blush and Stone, and it is more of a dusty rose pink. And I see white, I see dark gray, and then there's another shade of gray right here where you can see the dark and then a little bit lighter above it. So it's the dusty pink, white, and 2 different colors of gray that I'm seeing in this one. And again, this is color number 12, Blush and Stone. Hopefully you can see that. The next colorway is color number 10, called Golden Grace. Now this is browns. It looks like a darker gray or a grayish brown. I see white and I see a gold color. And again, this is Golden Grace color number 1. And when you look and see that white spun around those darks, even the lighter colors it has the white, it just makes it really unique. Gives it just a really nice look. So we have 4 more colors to go in this yarn. Now this next color is color number 2, and it's called Mint. It has light mint green, it has a darker mint green, it has a touch of white with orange and yellow going through it. That's about all the colors I see right now, and this is color number 2, Mint. Get that up there so you can see those colors. The next color is color number 20, and this is Hydrangea Hoopla. Now in this one, I'm seeing a darker gray. I see a pinkish rose color. I'm seeing a light blue. You can see just little light blue specks. You can see that darker purple. You can see the white. And this color right here, I'm having trouble figuring out what color it is. It looks gray, but it almost looks like a grayish green. And again, I do have trouble with my eyes sometimes since my surgery, but now since I'm looking at it, it looks more greenish gray than gray. And you can judge for yourself. This is color number 2, Hydrangea Hoopla. And the monitor is showing it true to color. It's just, like I said, I have a lot of trouble with darker colors, really trying to know when there are certain colors, they're just really hard for me to tell, you know, what colors they are. Now this next one, I can tell what colors it is. This is color number 16 and it's eucalyptus. And this is gray, it's light green, it's dark green, and I see white. And I also see some brown in there. If you look over on this side here, you're going to see touches of dark brown and light brown. And then I'm just going to pull this back a little bit so you can see it here on the end. So again, you're getting light green, dark green, gray, and a light brown and a dark brown. Just enough color in some of these yarns that it looks like it's going to be self-striping, and then you're going to get a section with these little bursts of color. So it's going to be really fun to work up these samples so I can see what that's actually going to look like. So again, that was color number 16, eucalyptus. So now for the last color. This is my favorite color of all of the ones in this batch. So it's fun. Just let me know what your favorite yarn was, what your favorite color was. It's just interesting to see what everybody likes when you're seeing all these yarns. And I really do get excited about yarn. I can't help it. It just makes me want to pick up a crochet hook and just start crocheting anything. That's how much I love to just experiment with yarn. This one is Berry. This is color 03 Berry. Look at those beautiful red colors. It's almost like a deep wine. It's almost like I'm seeing 4 different colors. I don't know if you can see, but see how many different colors of those pinkish reds. You get the light pinkish red, then you're getting another color red, a darker color, like a wine burgundy color, and then you can see that white with that really light lavender, almost like a medium lavender and a light lavender. Isn't that pretty? And that white through those dark colors is just beautiful. And this was color 03 Berry. So those were the 9 colors of the Yarn Bee Urban Chick. So there they are again, the 9 colors of the Urban Chick. So I have one more yarn to show you, and this yarn really has me fascinated because I'd never used a yarn like this. So let me grab my bag. Now this next yarn just caught my eye because I was one of those hippie childs. When I was in my teens, I loved tie-dyed. I still love tie-dye. Anything tie-dyed. I'm a hippie at heart, flower child, whatever we were called back in the 60s. But anyhow, look at this yarn. It just reminded me of a tie-dyed shirt. I just fell in love with it. It's soft, it's squishy, it's cozy. It's like, oh my gosh, I just got to get me some. I just thought this was fantastic yarn. Now, I'm not used to crocheting with this big, fuzzy, bulky yarn, but I know a lot of people use certain brands of that big puffy yarn. So if you use that other brand in that yarn, you're probably going to love this. And these colorways are phenomenal. This is called Adorable Super Bulky. So let me tell you about this yarn. I can't wait to see if I like this one. Now this is classified as a number 6 super bulky weight yarn. It comes in a 3.5 ounce skein, 100 grams, 38 yards, and 35 meters. Now you're not getting much yarn for the money, and it is $4.49 a skein. And remember, you can save that 30% off if you go on the weeks when they have their yarn on sale. That's every other week, so make sure you pick the right week. This is called Happy Face. It's a beautiful, what I want to call a rainbow tie-dyed yarn. Now this is 100% polyester. The yarn is made in Turkey, and this is color number 982 Happy Face. Now, if you're watching this video and you have used this yarn, then let everybody know what you think of this yarn. If you have used any of these yarns, let people know which yarns you used and what you thought. And then that way they can get your opinion, because all I can do today is show you these unique yarns, but because I haven't worked with them and done the samples, I really can't give you an honest opinion of what I think, only that I thought they were really unique and I can't wait to see what they look like. So again, if anybody has used these, let everybody know what you thought and how it worked up for you. I thought that was beautiful. Again, this is Happy Face color 982. Look at that colorway. It's like wearing a tie-dyed shirt. If your child or even yourself, as old as I am a kid at heart. I would love an Afghan made out of this. So I'm going to see how it works up, and if I like the stitch and I like how it looks, then I will probably be making myself a tie-dyed blanket to snuggle up in. I just thought it was so pretty. Now, I only got 5 colorways because I picked the multicolors. I left the solid colors there. So again, most of the time they have solid colors to match this. Now the next one I got was a softer blending of rainbow colors. Now all the information on the yardage and everything is the same. This one is color Watercolor Wishes, color number 980. You're going to see lavenders. I think there's 2 different shades of lavender, 2 different shades of yellow. It's like one side has light yellow and the other side has a dark yellow. See how they have the 2 colors combined on that skein? And the purple is the same way. I see a little bit of mint green. Ooh, here's a little bit of pink in there down inside. So let me just pull that up. You can see a little bit of pink in there as well. See if my camera is focusing. I didn't see the pink on the top, so the pink must be down in there further. I'm also seeing a little bit of a darker color here. Yeah, there I'm seeing a little bit more pink in the center. So there is some pink mixed in with this, so this will be interesting to see. And this is Watercolor Wishes 980. And again, there is some pink in there. It's just down inside the skein. Now the next one, I'm going to show you the ones that I thought looked tie-dyed first. The next one is almost on the lines of the one I just showed you, only deeper, darker colors. This one is Maiden Fair, color 996. So when you look at this yarn, these colors are a lot richer in color. I'm seeing the purple. I see like a pinkish purple color here. I'm seeing blue. I'm seeing yellow. Just a touch of green with a little bit of yellow on there. So again, this is the Maiden Fair, color 996, Maiden Fair. And you can see how darker those colors are. So when I hold it up to the one I just showed you, this is the light one and this is darker color, so you can get an idea of what that looks like. And then when I hold the third one up, you can really see how that looks tie-dyed compared to the other ones. And then they had one that if you like camouflage, I thought this one was pretty for anyone who likes camouflage. And I thought this would be really pretty worked up because, well, it's called Cameo Green. So perfect name. It's color 990. And you can see there's 2 different color greens, but if you really look close, there's 3 different color greens. You're going to see the dark green. And then if you look at the light green, you're going to see a different color green on each side of that light green. I'm just going to hold it up to the camera because every time I point my finger, I go the wrong way. So if you look really close, see how you see the dark green? And then you're going to see a lighter green. And then right in the middle, you're going to see even a lighter green. So there's 3 different colored greens in this yarn. And again, this would be really pretty if you know someone who likes those cameo colors. Oh, it's so soft and cozy. This is really a soft yarn. This would probably even be pretty if you made pillows out of it. So I might consider making a pillow and throwing some tie-dyed pillows around my room. I just thought it was pretty. So I have one more color to show you, and then you have seen everything I bought today. Now this next one is called Bouncy Full. It's color 994, and this one has, I'm going to say gray with a light blue, and then you're going to see a really dark navy blue stripe in the center of that light blue. Isn't that pretty? Very unusual. So this again is Bouncyful 994. So let me just hold all of those yarns up. And those are the 5 colorways that I chose for this. It was just a really fun day when you just get to take your time. I said to my husband, give me at least an hour, and it felt like I was there 5 minutes, because I'm one of those people that when I finally get to a yarn shop, I just love to just take my time, and then I walk down the aisle, then I walk up the other aisle, then I walk back down the same aisle. I try to look at every yarn, try to decide in my head what I like, and most of the time when I purchase yarn, I don't have a project in mind. It's like I look at the yarn, I buy what yarn I like, and then I figure out what I want to make with it. So I'm kind of backwards from other people, but just a fun day. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed seeing all these yarns. And remember, you can get on Hobby Lobby's website and you can order all these yarns, but make sure you wait until the yarns are on sale so you can save yourself the most money for your buck. So thank you everybody for stopping by today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, happy crocheting.